Hello everybody, we're just doing some late night factory building. So we've got plastic production up, which means now we can start working on we can make these. We just need some stone bricks. So do I have no, oh, right here. Stop for a minute. I need the actual bricks, thank you. So reduce the cost of the electronic circuits, but the reduced amount that you, the reduced speed at which you produce kind of gives me an iffy on that one. Got a whole bunch of these stored down here, so grab a couple whenever I need them. It's a fair number of speed modules. Solid fuel productivity. That's going to be useful for rockets. I did set up a second one of these, that's right, because I wanted to grab some more stone bricks and then make the, yeah, makes sense. Let's make a couple more oil refineries. We're never going to get it exact because right now we're using the inefficient, garbage, simple coal liquefaction. But we are using the very high temperature oil cracking, which is much, much more efficient. Because, well, it's not like we're lacking in high temperature steam. Oh, our coal mines is down. The unfortunate thing is that I'm feeling profoundly lazy. But I suppose I must do at least one thing. As I am on Vulcanus, I'm going to have to kill a Demolisher. So to begin with, we're going to need to cast iron plates into a maker of bullets. And then a maker of those. Let's check this. So we produce about enough, and we could actually support 3 of those. How do I do that? I guess I could belt it out. So what we do is we do a belt of steel somewhere, and a belt of copper somewhere. And we can combine them. reason why we leave that is space for, what's it called? Beacons. Grab some of these. Let's go grab some more, gear wheels. Because we're gonna need more of them. Oh, I'm also out of steel. Yeah, I should probably grab that up. Seems like a good idea. Okay, that's nice. Doesn't make any difference. This does, but that will last for a little while. Don't think it's concerned. I like my factory being a little organized, you know? Just a little bit. Doesn't need to be much, but... I'm running low on plates now. I can finish this, though. So what we can do is we can set it so that there's a overfill pump in the event that it gets too full. All of the steam will be turned into water, ideally. And we won't have any excess, but I'm not sure as to the exact ratios. And the rest of it we can get rid of in one of two ways. One, we can make a... we can go to Ceres and get the tech to be able to open up that, be able to avoid fluids. The other option is a different way to avoid specifically steam. You just burn it off by turning it into, I guess, you know what you could do? No, that's not a great idea. It's kind of a shitty idea, actually. If I had access to lava cakes, it would be a great idea, but I don't have access to lava cakes. I'm guessing because I don't have it available yet, that's why. Interesting. But yeah, lava cakes are 100 megajoules. Can't be crafted here. Why can't be crafted on the weird? You can't get lava on these places. So fair enough. My bad. Oh. The issue is it is 20-second craft time to be able to make these. Deny, block, remove. Meanwhile, the other ones are like 4. Much faster. But it's free, so I really can't be arsed. Just make a few more of these. I've been possessed by a mad spirit. The spirit of spaghetti. Like, this is colossally stupid, in case you're not aware. That's good as well. That's very nice. For various reasons. actually makes sense because I don't have, even though they'd be relatively easy for me to make, I don't have any processing units just yet. Nice thing about this is that it's very easily expandable. I just gotta shift this a little bit. Now, why would I do this? There's never a time whenever you're producing so much tungsten that you would rather use that over 2 steel plates. No, doesn't exist. Such a thing does not. No. Do I have one of these down here? Oh no, that's right. I had one and I removed it for what reasons. No, not that. I almost question whether or not making an army of chain gunners would be a viable option. If I recall correctly, demolishers are basically immune to lasers and a bunch of other things. If I had like a Tesla tank, then that would be fantastic, but unfortunately that is not a thing. Strap a Tesla cannon onto a tank and go bzzz on the demolisher. Because I know for a fact that they are not immune to that. Amusing that we can research it before we research that beforehand. Theoretically, I could actually make some without needing it. Without needing to go mine it. But that would be a little painful. Thing is, I don't believe chain gunners are affected by the bonus to, what's it called? So, I'm not 100% on how that would work. So they're both small demolishers, that is good. And this is a significant patch of tungsten ore, so I do want it. And it is the closest patch, it's just that it's guarded by 2 demolishers, and it's a pain in the ass place. Like, how am I supposed to transport this out? You can't use underground pipes over lava, in case you didn't know. So you have to use a train, but there's no space to fit a train down there. There's nothing. How do you do this? If I saw a second tungsten patch, I would take it instead, most likely. Instead, I'm gonna have to deal with this crap. Maybe I'll load it onto the train directly. That is a possibility. It doesn't matter that this doesn't have power, really. It doesn't actually matter at all. I guess I could build an accumulator here, just to make it stop whining about it. That way it is guaranteed to eternally have power right here. Huh. It's actually filling up. That's surprising. I'm guessing this is so full of plastic that it doesn't actually have anywhere to go now. Interesting. Getting these is worth it. 20% productivity plus the 50% from the foundry. That's gonna be nice. I just realized it's 1:10 in the morning. $3,000 already. That's pretty good. Hey, another one. Yep. Let's go grab some of both of those. This is actually a terrible thing to do. I can't be arsed. It's 5% chance, so out of the 200 I should get 10. Wait, no, because it's not 200 crafts, it's... You get what I mean. I also have productivity on it, so that helps as well. I am contemplating building a factory building, or 5. It actually seems like an ideal place, because it doesn't matter about the pollution, and space is the bigger concern. Yeah, honestly, that's honestly an idea. The other thing that I wanted to do was to test the AI chain gunners. So let's make one real quick. What I'll do is I'll automate these. Let's grab some ammunition. I will be soon. It is a little bit late. You know, 1:15 a.m. Oh, no. Just off of the games for the night and off the stream. Yeah. Precisely. So much better looking now. With the constancy of gray. I love concrete. Oops. I think I overdid some of the... Yeah, we should probably... I wonder, can I use... No, it won't let me. It'll let you on Fulgura with the mods I have, but not on this planet. Oh, I need more concrete. that's okay. I'm happy to go grab some. Should be okay. On Fulgura, with one of the mods that I have, it changes it so that you can use refined concrete instead of foundations on the shallow heavy oil ocean, but you can't use it on the deep. So you still need foundations to be able to actually like go fully from place to place, but it allows you to get a little more space, which is nice if you ask me. It's not cheap either. I mean, you still gotta make refined concrete, so I mean, yeah. True, but whenever you need it in the thousands and tens of thousands to be able to expand out like that, it can get a little much. One thing I wanted to do was oh, there's no fuel. I should probably give it some fuel, huh? Oops. Don't mind that. That's me being a fool. If I was smart, I'd make some rocket fuel. But, I'm not. I don't care that much. So I'm just gonna grab some coal. This is just really a test to see how demolishers react to vehicles in their area, because I don't know how they react to vehicles in their area. Generally, no clue. So it should be fun. Hello, Demolisher. Are you home? How are you? But yeah, I hear you. Honestly, especially with some of the mods that I have that add like productivity to refined concrete into concrete, it ain't that bad. Especially on Fulgura, I guess. But still, you know, it's foundations. I think a lot of people would say are too expensive. Personally, I don't think I'm very good at the game. I've built through foundations before on one of my saves, but it's just not something that I'm really looking forward to doing. Where in the hell is this demolisher? Is it on the lake? Well, that's another thing. The mod adds landfill productivity. Obviously, it's expensive still, but yeah. Well, he's been this way. This thing is surprisingly fast. Oh, it does get the damage bonus. Neat. Let's see, can you escape? Run away, run away, run away faster! Oh no, it cannot. That is a very fast... Oh, It got bored. Decided not to go after it. That's neat. It made the Demolisher ignore me. Okay. But yeah. So I think if I build an army of chain gunners, I think I could take out a Demolisher. Assuming they all don't get stuck on each other, which I've seen them do before. I'm looking forward to that happening. Hope I don't run into the other Demolisher. This one tends to hang around over here. Imagine they made tungsten require sulfuric acid to be able to mine. Like, you already have such a pain in the ass time with this because it's in the lava, basically. And then they're like, you know what? That's not hard enough. Let's make you get sulfuric acid over here. Oh yeah, and underground pipes, they don't work over lava. Oh, that's on... You know, if I've got some friends who are going to be playing with me on Factorio soon. If I was an evil person, I would make a mod that did that and install it. They're lucky I'm not an evil person, but... I could. I have this here for a reason. Let's get rid of all the ore. Ore is useless. Useless to me. Just completely worthless. Beautiful. I don't even use it for concrete because I've got this cool recipe. Hey, another one. Nice. Ooh, another 5. Very good. I'm also running on a Wayward Seas for my... Wow, that's a lot of spores. I didn't realize I was producing that many. I have to go over there and check out what's going on over there at some point. Not right now. I still haven't set up production science or utility science on Navis because I'm lazy. Also because I was worrying about pit pollution. I have fixed that worry by putting efficiency modules everywhere. Never-ending efficiency modules. I should use a splitter here. Like right here, and then split it off so it also goes here. Obviously, it prioritizes the iron line because that's gravely important. But it's not as if steel is not. At least my rail production is going decently. Red circuits. Why do we have no red circuits? So they produce less, obviously. I could also increase this, but... Okay, so... Are they all getting eaten to produce these, which is to produce the chemical science? Let's see. And we have enough of a backup here that it's not going to be too much of a concern for the time being. But we are running low on our production science, so... Anyways, we'll do those upgrades whenever it comes to it. Anyways, I am going to wrap up here in about 3 minutes. 2 minutes, actually. Because it is late, so... Oh, nice. I better look around for somebody to raid with the viewers that I have. You know what? This guy who Dubs raided, he's pretty cool. I'll give him a raid. Come on, give me an unusual, give me an uncommon. Unusual, as if I'm playing TF2 or something. I don't believe the mining cart can pick up, or the mining vehicle can pick up, tungsten ore from down there. Otherwise, I would use it and just say, haha, ha 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 ha. How fancy schmancy I am. I'm using vehicles to do my bidding. I need lube. Let's grab some of our pipes because I have a bunch stored down here. You can make lube with sulfur and carbon instead if you wanted to. I think that's actually sulfur, carbon, and water. Yeah, I think that's how I originally made the lube, but I think this is much better. So I'm going to use this. Lube. Alright. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We're gonna head off. Canadian K-Dag. He's playing some Escape from Tarkov. He's pretty cool. Dubs rated him tonight. If you're familiar with my channel, you probably know Dubs. He's always in here. I'm always rating him. He's awesome. So, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up here. Have a good night, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate you all.